Welcome to this channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the effects of commercial bank performance on economic growth. This is one of the project topics listed at projectnd.com. ProjectND offers projects in different departments ranging from accounting, architect, banking and finance, building technology, business administration, chemical engineering, chemistry, computer science, computer engineering, estate management, geology, geography, food technology, fine and applied arts, industrial chemistry, insurance, law, marketing, mass communication, medical and health science, microbiology, nursing science, pharmacy, physiology, political science, and much more. Remember, you can download any of the projects listed in Project Engine in PDF or doc format. All you have to do is to click on get the complete project topic now to get a download code and you'll be able to download it instantly. Back to the topic, which is the effect of commercial bank performance on economic growth. This is one of the banking and finance project topic listed in Project Engine. As you can see from the introduction, that is the chapter 1, background of study, you notice that the precise link and direction of causation between financial development and economic growth has rendered that the center of empirical debate for decades. The debate arguably gathered momentum with the empirical work of King and Levy in 1993, who, in a cross-country study comprising data from 77 countries over the period of 1960 to 1989, found that the level of financial development stimulated economic growth. If you come down again in the second paragraph, you notice that Luton and Saylor 2001 in their cross-country study covering 17 countries over a period of 1950 to 1997 also find the evidence of leading role for finance. The result was further supported by Wisner and Whittle 1988, who examined the link between the financial and the real sector for 5 countries that underwent rapid industrialization over the 1870 to 1920 period, and are able to confirm that the financial intimidation ginger caused real output, especially before the Great Depression, with little evidence of feedback from output to intermediations. Alexandra 2010 has argued that the most strongest critique to all this study came across from artists and instrumentalists 1997. The author, using King and Levy 1993, that underlined that the question of causality cannot be satisfactorily addressed in a cross-section framework. More significantly, they conclude that we have warned against the oversimplified nature of the results obtained from cross-country regression, in that they may not accurately reflect the individual country circumstances, such as the constitutional structure of the financial system, the policy regime, and the degree of effective governance. The economic evidence of this review using the time series estimation on individual countries suggests that the results exhibited by major variation across countries, even when the same variable and estimation method are used. Thus, the average country for which country regression must be presumably related to may well not exist. Alexandra 2010. Some scholars have also approached the subject from the perspective of time series in a bid to find common ground consensus, but here also the results have continuity. For instance, the Harrison and Susan in Zaire 1999, using a panel of data for 48 USA states from 1982 to 1994 find that a feedback effective between the rail and the financial sector that helped to examine the internal national difference in the output per capita. If you come down a little bit from the next paragraph, you also find out that Sean Morris and Sean in 2000, using quarterly data from the mid-70s to 90 for 9 OECD countries, find evidence of reverse causality, namely from the growth of financial development in some countries and bidirectional causality in others, but no evidence of one-way causality from development to growth. Alexandra 2010 further argued that many time series studies yield unreliable results due to the short time span of typical dataset cannot be ignored. It also, for the reason Christopher and Tino's 2004 analyzed 10 developing countries but resorted to a panel contest that increased the sample size with panel with root text and panel of integration analysis, and the author find a single a unique co-integrating vector implying one-way test and the panel primary one test casualty from the financial development economic growth. If you come down from the page, if you run out at 1.2, which is the statement of the program, you economic find out that the economic growth has been considered as important goal of economic policy with sustainable body of research dedicated to examine how goals can be achieved. One of the earlier works of bank performance on economic growth was Schumpeter 1959, who argued that financial banking serves paramount in promoting economic growth. In his view, production requires credit materialized, and one can only become an entrepreneur by previously become a debtor. What the entrepreneur first wants is credit. The entrepreneur, according to Skinner, is the typical debtor in a capitalist society. So if you come down a little bit from the objective of the study, you also understand that the overall objective of this study is to investigate how commercial bank performance affects economic growth using data from Nigeria. The study strives to accomplish the following specific objective. 1. Evaluate the impact of bank credit on economic growth in Nigeria. Appraise the impact of growth in liquid liability (M2) of bank on economic growth in Nigeria. And finally, to ascertain the impact of net interest margin in bank on economic growth in Nigeria. So you can download this particular project at Project NG by clicking on Get the Full Work Now, or by clicking on the earlier link stated from the first paragraph, which is Get the Complete Project Topic Now. Fill in your name and phone number to get a download code. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.